Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel Educate India. My name is Chandan. If you want to learn data structure, this channel is going to help you. I'm going to create all videos related to data structure. I'm starting with the linked list. So I would recommend you go and first watch the linked list for beginners video, this video. Here you'll get understanding about memory representation of linked list, how we can create a node class in the linked list, what are the different types of linked list, so you'll get the basic idea. And after that you can watch this second video. So in this video I'm going to cover what are the advantages of linked list over an array, and how we can perform the insertion operation in a linked list. So without wasting time, let's start the video. So first thing is, what are the advantages of linked list over an array? So this is one interview question. So there are mainly two advantages of linked list over an array. First, linked list has a dynamic size. So if you have worked with array, so you know like array has a size limit. You have to define a size of an array. But in case of linked list, there is no size limit. Linked list has a dynamic size. So there is no any limit of size in linked list. Second advantage is ease of insertion and deletion. So in case of array, if you want to insert a new element, so then you need to shift the other elements, or if you want to delete it, then also you need to shift the other elements. But in case of linked list, insertion and deletion are kind of easy. So let's see how we can perform insertion operation in linked list. So if you want to perform insertion operation in linked list, so either you can add any node at the front, or at any given node, or at a middle we can say, or at the end. So let's start with the front. Insertion at the front. So let's say we have a linked list starting with head, and we have first node, we have second node, and we have third node, and third node is the last node. It is pointing to null. So we know like linked list start with the head, linked list ends at the null. So we have three nodes and we want to insert a new node at the front of the list. Okay, so we know like head always point to the first node. So in currently first node is data 1 node, so we want to add this element before data 1, means we want to add this at the front. Then ideally what should happen, this next should point to the data 1 and this head should point to the new node. Okay, so we have to create two links. One link will be next, will this new next will point to data 1, and the other link will be head will point to data new, right? So let's see the link. So these are the two links, and if we have created these two links, then this link will not exist. Okay, so what will be the code? So let's see the code. So in code we have only three steps. First step is you need to create this new node, right? So create a new node, we just need to instantiate the node class. So we can instantiate the node class, we can pass a single parameter like new data, and we can create this new node. So this new node will have the data value. Okay, so that's why we are passing the new data value. And once we have created the new node, then you need to create two links. So these two links you need to create. So first link you can create is like new node dot next equal to head. So why we are assigning new node dot next equal to head? Because head has the address of data 1, and we want to get the address of data 1. Then only we can assign that address to new node next value, and new node next will point to data 1. So we want to get the address of data 1, and head has the address of data 1. So we are assigning, that's why like new node dot next equal to head, because head has the address of data 1. So then this link will be created. Then the step 3 is now head equal to new node. So head will point to new node. So this will create this link. So we already created a new node. We have created first link like next will point to the data 1. The third link head will point to the new node. So that's how we inserted any element at the front. Now if you want to perform insertion operation and we want to insert at the middle, so in a similar way, we have a linked list with three nodes and we have a new node, but this time we want to insert this node between two nodes. So in a similar way, we need to first create one new node, then we need to create two links. So this new node will point to the next node like data 2 node, and this previous node will point to the new node. Then this link will not exist, right? And this will become a new list. Okay, so let's see the code. Okay, so in code we have written a simple function like insert after node. So this is a function like insert after node. So we have information about the previous node, and then we have a new data, means we want to create a new node with the new data. So first we have to check, because we are inserting at the middle, so previous node should exist. So if previous node equal to null, then we can directly write like previous node cannot be null, and we can return it because we are inserting at the middle. So once we check that previous node, then the next step is create that new node. So to create a new node, again we are going to follow the same step, just instantiate the node class and pass the new node value. So here I have written new node, it will be new data, so there's some correction. So just pass the new data and you can create a new node. Okay, so once you created a new node, then you have to create these two links. So first link, like new node will point to the next node, and then previous node will point to the new node. Okay, so these two links we are creating with these two lines of code. So new node dot next equal to previous node dot next, because previous node has the address of next node, data 2 node. So data 1 node has the address of data 2 node, and we want data 2 node address. So from where we can get from the previous node, right? So that's why we are assigning new node dot next equal to previous node dot next. Then the new node will point to the next data 2 node. Okay, so this link will be created, and once we created this link, then the previous node should point to the next node. We have to create the other link. So other link we can simply write like previous node dot next equal to new node. If you compare with the previous example, we just found like this was head. Okay, so it was like new node dot next equal to head, and this was also like head equal to new node. So here we are not using head because we are inserting at the middle, so we have to use previous node. That's the difference, and you can insert any element at the middle. Now let's see the third example. Like we want to insert any new node at the end of the list. So again we have a linked list and we have a new node, but this time this new node we want to add at the end. So how we can add it at the end? So one thing, you'll notice, like this is, if this is this we want to add at the end, then this should point to null, right? Because the next should point to null, because then this will be new last node. So one thing, like this will point to null. Okay, second thing is we have to find the last node, current last node, so that the current last node will point to this new node. So always we have to keep in mind, like we have to create two links. So one for the next, and another one like previous should point to this, then it will be added to the linked list. Okay, so first link will be simple. So the next new will point to null because this is the last node. This will be the new last node. And the second node is we have to find the last node, current last node, and then that current last node will point to this new node. So that's how we can create two links. Okay, and here few more operations we can do. Like we can do a null check on head to check whether head is pointing to any node. So let's say if head is null, it means there is no any node. Currently there is no any node in the linked list. So then we can directly point the head to new node. So head will directly point to new node, and the new node will next will point to null. But that will happen only when the head is null. Okay, but in the current case, head is not null because we have the three elements. Head is pointing to the first node, right? So this null check we have to perform just to check whether there are current nodes in the linked list or not. Okay, so once we check that, and we know, right, like this new node will point to the null, then we need to find, we have already created one link, then we need to create the second link, and to create the second link we have to find the last node. So how we can find the last node? We have to write some code to traverse in the linked list, and we have to find the last node, and we have to check like the next value. So wherever we'll get the next value equal to null, then we'll just know like that particular node is a last node. Okay, so we need to perform a last node search. From the first node we'll go to second node, we'll go to third node, and finally we'll find like, okay, this next is null, it means this is the last node, and then we can create a link, and then this link will not exist because the last node will point to the new last node, and then this is a new linked list, right? So that's how we can insert any element at the end. So let's see the code. In a similar way we can write a code. So we have just written a function of append, and we have just passed one parameter, new data, that will be the value of the new node. Okay, so first step is just create a new node. Again, using the same concept, we are just instantiating the node class. So we have instantiated node class, we have created a new node, right? Then the second step is we are doing a null check. So we are checking if head equal to null, then head equal to new node. So if this is null, So this will directly point to this new node. But in our case, this condition is not true, right? So if this is not null, then what we'll do? Then the last node, we know the new last node. So the new node will point to null because we are adding at the end. So that's why we are writing new node dot next equal to null. So we have created this link. We have already written like new node dot next equal to null. So one link we have already created here. Now we need to create the second link. So to create the second link, we should find the last node. So then we have to write these 3 lines of code to traverse. Okay, so we are creating one variable of node type, like node last node equal to head, means we are starting from the head, and we are writing while loop like check the next value. Check the next value. If it is not equal to null, then assign this value with a new next value, right? And that's how we can move. Okay, and we'll find wherever it will find the next value is null, then it will get the last node information. And when we'll get the last node information, then we can create this link like last node dot next equal to new node. So then this link will be created. So that's how we can insert any element at the end. I hope you understood the concept of insertion in linked list, and you understood how we can insert any element at the front, at the middle, or at the end. Okay, so and we have also created one website, educateindia.live. So this is our current running website. This is up and running, and it has 3 links: home, topics, contact us, and I have also created the 4th link just for data structure. So this will have more information about the data structure. So in the home page, you'll find the direct channel link, like YouTube channel link. You'll directly click here, and you can go to YouTube channel, and you can watch all the videos. And in the second link is topic link. So I'm going to add all the presentations and slides, whatever information, you know, I'm creating the content. So I'm going to upload everything in the topic so that you can later on download it and you can just use it for your reference. The third link is contact us. So if you want to give us some feedback, if you want to contact us, so this page will have all the information where you can mail us, or you can reach out to us. You can give your suggestions if you want to give some suggestion to create some new videos. So we are definitely going to work on it. So currently this website is also, I'm adding few more content, so that you'll find some more contents in upcoming days. And right now we have added 2 links, like one Twitter link, another one is YouTube link. So you can directly go to our Twitter account, and there also you can give us the suggestions. So I hope this video helped you in understanding the linked list and how we can perform the insertion operation in linked list. And I'm going to create some more videos on linked list. I'm also going to create some video on interview questions. So this channel will help you in understanding the data structure. So keep watching, stay safe, and we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and thanks for watching.